Good evening, friends, followers, channel members, and welcome to all our viewers on YouTube, Facebook, and also on Twitch. We are in Edinburgh, second stream of the day. It's been a long time since I've been home in the orange colours and actually flown Easyjet. For those of you that are regular visitors to the channel, you will know that we've been basically flying some European airlines whilst the European Championships are on. No match tonight though, so we're back in the orange. We flew the DC-6 this morning. That was great fun, but I'm back home in my home aircraft, the Airbus A320 Neo with the fly-by-wire mod, and we'll be doing a real ops flight this evening. So we'll be obviously doing everything as per the real world procedures. I have not seen I have not been into Bournemouth before, so this is going to be brand new for me, so looking forward to that. So good evening and welcome to everybody in the chat. We've got James on Facebook, Lord Kumi on Twitch, and then to our channel members as well. Good evening to Dark and Simon as well, and to everybody else that's in the chat. We've got Rose and Rawa, Imperfecta Palpatine, love that name, Calamity Airlines, your local airport, Calamity, and Danny is there as well. Yeah, stream in the morning, stream in the evening. I like to try and keep you guys entertained, if nothing else. So here we are, currently parked at stand 4 in Edinburgh. It doesn't look like the greatest parking job in the world, actually. Looking at that line, there seems to be a lot of catering trucks around. Do they think we're all heavy drinkers and require extra beer? I'm not sure, but never mind. That's good to see. Anyway, looks like everything's getting loaded, so we're going to go ahead, jump on in, and we shall start getting set up. And I can hear the hydraulics of the door down below kicking in, so that's good. Let's get that fly pad turned on. Jetway is connected. The GPU is next to us as well. I can see the beacon light flashing there. So let's go ahead, get the batteries on. Battery voltage was fine. External power, crew power supply, ground control, CRV test. And then we shall come up and get the gears aligned, nav lights on, get the no smoking signs, get the emergency lights to standby, and we can then halt there just while we have a look at refueling. So let's pull in that information from SimBrief and see how we're doing with that. There we go. And now we want to have a look at the operational flight plan. Let's check the weather at our destination. So hopefully we won't have to plan for any holds. Bournemouth's not the most popular of airports to fly to. Not that many parking stands anyway. But let's just have a look. So at the moment we've got 240 at 5. And few clouds scattered. Nothing wrong with that. That looks like beautiful weather, so no need to concern ourselves too much with that. Let's have a look then. If we took 5 tons, I think we'd be more than happy with taking 5 tons. So in total, if we take extra 5 tons, that's going to be so what do we got? 3, 4, 5. Okay, so okay, I'm just doing some mental arithmetic. So we'll take 5 tons in total. Start getting that loaded in or unloaded as it is. I keep forgetting to defuel the aircraft before starting, but there we go. The aircraft is now currently being defueled. Let's do the engine tests. So that's engine 1, engine 2, and of course the APU. Make sure we click the right button and don't discharge the fire extinguisher into the APU, otherwise we shall be going nowhere. Right, that's all done. Now if we come over here, we can get the ATIS for Edinburgh. So if you guys can read that, there we go. Edinburgh information. Hotel is currently valid. We've got the weather, transition level, QNH 1018. We need to acknowledge receipt of information hotel and advise on aircraft type of first contact. So we shall do that when we are ready to connect to, well, it'll be the approach frequency 121.2. So happy with that. Let's go ahead and continue setting up then. So we're now going to come down and pop the center lights on, and it is 1018 at QNH. There it is, and skid is on. Clock is accurate. Let's come down to the pedestal, check that switching panel, check we've got VHF 121.5, that's all good, that's all good. Thrust levers, I'm just going to check all the detents still work from flying the DC-6 this morning. They do, that's nice. So how are you guys doing? You all had a good Wednesday, I hope. So thank you for sticking with us tonight. Any questions you've got regarding flying the A320, I'm more than happy to answer those. Questions about DC-6, I have to go and look things up. But A320, we shouldn't have too many problems tonight. Right, all that looks good. Let's start getting those passengers on board as well, shall we? So thank you to the guys on Facebook, Rocky Tom and Southern James, for liking the stream as well. Right, time to get those doors open and start loading the passengers. Cabin crew refueling is underway and the bags are starting to get loaded, so let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so now the passengers are boarding. Let's just come up to the glare shield and we're going to just turn the brightness up of that. 1018, the QNH, you can pop the constraints on. And I just know from a pre-briefing that our initial climb out should be 6,000 feet, so I'm going to pop that to 6,000 feet now. Let's go and turn up the main panel, so the primary flight display, navigation display, upper ECAM and lower ECAM. Tells us refueling is currently underway and we've got the hour alignment in around 6 minutes. Let's turn the first officer's displays off, claw those frame rates back. Okay, and all systems are normal. Let's come down to the McDo and get our information in from SimBrief. So we want the AOC menu, init press, pull that through, and we've got 1 hour 1 minute flight time and currently being defueled, as you can see there. Call sign tonight is Easy291. So let's then go back to the AOC menu, performance, weights and balance. So the passengers, we've got 160 passengers, and we can check that payload off against our operational flight plan. And let me just check that. Where's the operational flight plan gone? Oh, there it is. A payload of 16,640, so that's correct. 0 fuel to 57.6. We can double check that that's all accurate on here. Yeah, there we go. 57.6. Cost index of 8. Cruise level is level 370. That all looks good. So let's go ahead and get that loaded in. I could just mess around with that. CFG weight. Just that the aircraft's loaded slightly differently. So let's punch that in. There's the payload set for that. All good. So Arose 15 on Twitch. Bournemouth's your local airport. Ah, excellent. And Replay, does anyone know why there isn't a Easyjet livery with Easyjet written on the sharklets? I've no idea, Replay. Of course they normally do, but never mind. Simon's VATSIM super busy over Europe this evening. Well, that's good for us. That's really nice for us. Just thought the new electronic flight bag is not yet out, unfortunately. Captain Bradman, flight time today is 1 hour 1 minute. Pete, you had an NHS. Have I read that right? NHS A340 doing training between Bournemouth and Cardiff earlier in the year. That's quite impressive. I don't know what the runway length is at Bournemouth, actually. I'll have to check that. The fact that you can take an A340, that is impressive. Right, so let's... did I get that loaded in? I can't remember if I hit the load button. I'll just load that and it'll double check. There we go, that's all set. So onto the data page, and we're going to go to our aircraft status, LEAP engines, valid airx cycle, all looks good. So now let's get the uplink. So our alternate today, according to that flight plan, is it'll be Gatwick, won't it? I'm presuming. Yeah, it's London Gatwick. So Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Hope we don't have to go there. Definitely don't have to go there. It's midweek madness at Gatwick, and it is indeed very, very busy. 291. That's our call sign. Cost index of 8. Cruise level 370. Temperature is accurate. Tropopause is about 37. Well, it's about 38,000 feet actually. So we'll go ahead and we'll edit that. Let's go pop that in. The flight plan then, we will departing today runway 06 on the Guzan 1 Delta departure, and then we'll be arriving on runway 26, and that is going to be the Bugup 1 Sierra, and that is going to be via the Bournemouth VOR, I believe that is. Oh, NDB, sorry, NDB. So I'll pop that in and insert. Distance of 371 miles, operational flight plan 377 miles, 6 miles difference. That's close enough for jazz, so happy with that. Anything in the RadNav page to pop in this evening? I can pop in the Edinburgh. I can pop in the Edinburgh NDB if I wish. To be honest, we're probably not going to need it. So no, I think we're fine. We've got the ILS already in there, 108.9, so that's okay. That's the ILS of our departing runway, so that's fine. So let's go to our init B page and get the zero fuel weight as a fuel weight center of gravity. Our trip wind for the flight today is a tailwind of 1. I love it when you see them so small. Tailwind of 1, and aircraft suggests that our route and flight will take 3.8 tons, and of course we're taking 4.9. So let's pop that in. A little bit of extra fuel there. So takeoff weight of 62.4, and the alternate, if we did need to head over to Gatwick, is we're going to need about 1.1 tons of fuel there. Do you know what, actually we're probably going to need 1.2. Let's call it 1.2 just because of how busy it is at Gatwick, so I'm going to opt for a little bit more fuel. So 33 minutes, yeah, that looks good. That gives us an extra 15 minutes worth of fuel flying time on top of everything, so that's okay. Let's have a look at the performance then and see how we're going to get on with with that. Hello Lucas, hope you're well. Right, so now we're going to pop the transition altitude, which is 6,000 feet. Oh, let's clear the scratch pad and try again, shall we? 6,000 feet. Thrust reduction acceleration, noise abatement to departure, so that's fine, we can leave that as is. Flaps 1, and we'll do a toga takeoff, so V speeds 134, 130 and 129. Right, that's all calculated then. We shall get our ATC clearance and then we shall brief our departure. So let's just go ahead and in fact, before I do that, just so in fact, you know, I'm not going to use that page anyway. I don't particularly like it in its current format, which is why it's not made available to the public yet. There's too many things not quite right. Mark Strauss, good evening. Let me contact
0 degrees.
radar.
200 degrees, KLM 176.
Right, so where are we? We're at stand for. Edinburgh radar, good evening. Easy 291 stand for. Type A320 Neo requesting IFR clearance as filed to Bournemouth, and we have information hotel on board.
Easy 2901 Edinburgh radar. Hello there, that was lovely. Unfortunately, ground's on mine. If you can contact them, please, 121.750.
We'll try and be as lovely for them. Speak to you soon. Easy 291. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Ah, well, seems that this screen isn't updating quite as accurately as I would like. Anyway, let's give ground a call. 121.75.
KLM 1762, descend altitude 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet, KLM 17.
Let's give Edinburgh ground a call.
The taxi to Edinburgh Alpha 1 to runway 065, Foxtrot Echo and Alpha Easyjet.
Edinburgh ground, good evening. Easy 291, stand for type A320 Neo, requesting IFR clearances filed to Bournemouth, and we have information hotel.
Easy 291, correction,
Manchester.
291 Edinburgh ground, cleared to Bournemouth via the Gosnam 1 Delta departure, squawk 7706.
Cleared by the Gozan 1 Delta departure and squawk 7706 for Easy 291.
Easy 291, read back correct.
Glad we're definitely in Edinburgh. That could have confused things if not. 7706, that's squawk, let's pop that in there. So 6,000 feet is still 6,000 feet is still our cleared to altitude. That's now everything is correct, and we've got the correct standard instrument departure. We can go through and brief how we're going to perform our pushback taxi and ultimately our departure. So, Navigraph. We are currently parked, as you heard, at stand 4, which is just here. So we're going to push back facing north. We'll then probably taxi out via Echo, Fox, then onto Alpha. I imagine we will hold at Delta 3 or Delta 1, depending on where he wants us to hold to. Then the actual departure is a nice straight out departure, turning no turns above 640 feet, 640 feet, and we can then make that turn left, going up to 6,000 feet. Autopilot by this point will be on, so that'll be okay. There we go, just confirming that the max standard instrument departure altitude is 6,000 feet, but expect air traffic control clearance. We may even get a couple of shortcuts as well, so we might not fly the full departure. So that's okay. Gaming channel, yes, you may indeed. Lucas, thank you very much for your continued support of the channel. Lucas, for your $5 Canadian, says grab yourself a huggy calf. Hope I'm well. Quick question. Should the engine out always match the engine accel? Right, I'd love to be able to answer that question for you, Lucas. However, me and NHD were actually discussing this very topic. At the moment, leave it at thrust reduction. So engine out should be the same as thrust reduction for now. That may change. But it will hopefully answer your question for
Easy 84 Juliet Tango,
for now.
contact Edinburgh radar on 121.2. Have a great flight.
Right, so the weather that we've got here in Edinburgh is pretty lovely actually. We've got great visibility and nice long runway. So that departure briefing that I just gave, by the way, was complete rubbish because we're not departing from runway 24, we're departing from runway 06. So we're going to push back face north and then taxi out via Alpha that way. And we can see an aircraft coming in there as well. So nice and busy tonight indeed. I like this, it adds to the realism. But as I was saying, the weather is fine, the aircraft is fine because we'll be doing an ILS approach. We're not going to be doing an RNAV approach.
Radio check.
No attempts to be aware of and threats to be aware of. We've got minimum safe altitude 3,400 feet. There is a little bit of terrain around for our departure, but nothing that should be too concerning. If we did lose an engine, I would continue straight out before making my way back to the airport. In fact, what I would actually do is, given the terrain around the airfield, I could actually continue straight out, get us to a nice safe altitude, and then with ATC we could potentially turn around and come back in on the runway that we departed from. If that's not the case, we need to get up to about 5,000 feet and be clear of any terrain around the airport, as you can see on the chart there. So that's all briefed. I believe now the passengers are all on board. The door is getting closed. And jetway is pushing back as well.
Hello, Captain. Everyone is now on board and we're all set back here. Doors are closed and everyone is seated.
Great stuff. Thank you very much.
Right, I believe refueling is complete. We'll get that APU started. Yeah, that's all good. So let's get the fuel pumps turned on. Oops, click that one twice, on and off. So APU, give that 3 seconds before hitting the start button. 1, 2, 3. Hit that start button. That's now firing up. Once that fires up, we've got the aircraft running under its own power. We'll disconnect the external power, and then we shall we shall go. Melanade86, was that you on ground? Fantastic. Melanade, no problem at all. I did wonder for a minute where I'd loaded into. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I like it when the controls are around. Nabil Vlogs, thank you very much for your $2.99 donation, Nabil. Really is appreciated. I'm very well, Nabil. I hope you are as well. Hope you're going to stick with us for the flight this evening, my friend.
The information. Oh, there it stands. Calculux 9724 stands.
So I'm just waiting for that to
the
APU to fire up. Seatbelt signs are now turned on.
Information also on board. Request departure into London Gatwick.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and
Calculus 974. You are cleared to London Gatwick via the GoSam 1 Delta departure, squawk 7655.
I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes when I load the simulator, it must be my mind, unless any of you can say you've seen this as well, but the textures sometimes look far sharper than they do other times, and I don't know what it is. I really don't.
76.
But everything looks really crisp and clean at the moment.
Calculus 9724, read back correct.
Oh, Nabil, I abandoned daddy duties. My kids are all in bed, and hopefully that's where they're staying. Until I've landed. Right, that APU is now all
Can you
running.
confirm that the climb is via the sit or
Trevelyan, good
via,
evening, and
Vectors
Density,
or
good evening
the
to you
ATC
as well.
or something like that?
Calculus 9724 will be as per the set. Initial altitude will be...
Everything looks good up here. Let's just check that
Okay,
fuel.
sorry.
That
Then
looks
I think
good.
I overheard
And
it.
we can
Initial
also
climb
check that
flight.
we've got
6,000 feet for
3 nav green
9724. Thank you.
systems showing normal there. Wonderful. Right, let's run our before start checklist below. Sorry, to the line. So, cockpit prep is all completed. Signs are on and auto. It is 3 nav green. Fuel quantity is checked. Make sure that's balanced as well. Yeah, 4,940 kilograms checked and balanced. FNGS is coded and looks correct. Altimeter
3 Edinburgh ground. Very good evening. Cleared to Manchester via the GoSam 1 Delta departure, squawk 6462.
Here to Manchester filed via the GoSam 1 Delta departure, squawk 6462, Easyjet63.
Easyjet63, read back correct.
So, who's going to be pushing us back then? Is anybody pushing us back? How many tug drivers have we got knocking about today? There seems to be a lot of staff at this airport.
5 Mike at stand 2, type A319, information hotel. Request clearance to Bournemouth, please.
Ah, somebody else flying to Bournemouth. Very nice.
Easy 105 Mike, Edinburgh ground. You're cleared to Bournemouth via the GoSam 1
Once
Delta
he's given that
departure,
clearance, we'll
squawk
request our
3207.
pushback. Nose wheel steering is disconnected,
Clear to
so
Bournemouth.
there must be
via the
someone
GoSam
connected
1
to the
Delta
aircraft so we can
departure,
push back.
Squawk 3257. Easy 105 Mike.
Easy 105 Mike, it's squawk is 3207.
My name is Gavin.
Direction 3207, you can't read more writing. Easy 105 Mike.
Expect a good flight.
Edinburgh ground, easy 2901, stand full, we're ready for push and start.
So we should be pushing back within the next few minutes.
Well, station calling for pushing
For now,
start,
the
you're
ground
spot on.
crew have now finished loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft
Easy
safely,
2901,
so
ready
cease
for push and
rescue
start,
efforts,
stand
and we
full.
can make sure we can depart on time.
291 stand
Cabin
for,
crew
push
will
start
shortly
approved
be
face north.
providing their safety demonstration
Push and start
video,
approved,
so
facing
we
north,
appreciate
easy
it if you can
291.
give them your full attention.
KLM 1762, hello, Chantry.
Please contact a
KLM 1762 Edinburgh ground, a very good evening and welcome to Edinburgh. Taxi to stand 8 via
Okay, we're going to push
Alpha
back,
and Foxtrot.
get the engine started, so release that parking brake,
KLM 1762.
and back we go.
Full Papa, stand 1, sorry, frequency request.
Engine mode select to ignition, and starting engine 1.
Shadow 14 Papa, roger, hold position, one's taxiing behind you.
Opposition shuttle 1 full Papa.
So engine 1 is now starting, and we're going to be facing north. Nearly run that car over just then, didn't we? Let's just increase that pushback speed a little bit. That's a shame. I've got 2 tug drivers there, and neither of them are actually doing anything. What's our CFG as well? 29.1. So yeah, I don't know if it's me, but these textures look really, really crisp and clean of the whole simulator today, so I don't know. Maybe it's
Ladies
just
and
me.
gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
3 roger,
A
stand by.
safety card is in your seat pocket, showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position that you must adopt if
Shadow
you
14
hear
Papa, after
brace,
KLM passes
brace.
you from left to right
There are
behind,
2
push and start
emergency
approved,
exits at the
face
rear,
west.
4 in the middle, and 2
Full Papa,
at the
behind the
front of the cabin.
KLM, left to right behind us.
Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be
Danny,
behind
do
you.
I still have a checklist besides
In
me, or do
an
I remember
emergency,
it? Right, well, the
please
checklist you
cabin
always
baggage
have. Doesn't
on
matter
board.
how good your memory is. The whole point of the checklist
seatbelt is
is to
fastened.
make sure you don't
Adjust
forget
it.
anything.
And
So,
your
yes,
as shown.
there is a
7,
printed
push
checklist
start
next to
approved,
me.
face
When the
west, caution
seatbelt
the
signs
KLM
are
standing
on,
next to you.
and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Approved, face west,
If the
and
air
we have
supply
the traffic.
fails, masks will drop
Easyjet.
from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping.
Learjet thing there, or whatever that
Land
is.
on water, take
It's
the
quite
life
neat.
jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tape.
KLM 1762 on block, thank you, have a good evening.
Click together
KLM
and pull the strap
1762,
to
thanks.
adjust.
Thanks for flying in,
Do
have a great
not
day.
inflate it inside the aircraft.
Great to see so much traffic
When
at
outside,
Edinburgh as well. This
inflate
is
by
really
pulling
nice.
the toggle.
Very realistic.
If it
Well,
fails
British
to
Airways and
inflate
another
or
Easyjet
needs
pushing
topping
back
up,
just there.
blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also
Easy
carry
105 Mike,
flotation aids
request
for
push and
children.
start.
Your tray table must now be stowed.
Jake,
105
there's no
Mike,
point.
stand
The amount of
by.
alcohol in the
Seatbelt
Nightbot's
fastened.
bloodstream would probably just break
We
it
wish
anyway.
Start approved,
Pleasant
facing north,
flight with
Easy
Easyjet.
105 Mike.
Danny, no, I'm quite lucky. I've actually got a real world one. But to be fair, they're almost exactly the same. So the one on Discord is pretty spot on. Might even be more up to date, to be honest. Okay, so we can end our pushback just there. Let's get that parking brake turned on.
Easyjet ready for taxi.
APU can come off. Anti-ice not required. APU bleed is off as
Easy
well.
863,
selects
taxi
to
holding
ignition.
point Alpha 1, runway 06, via Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha.
And that trim
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 06, via Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha.
is
Easyjet 863.
29.1.
Edinburgh ground, shuttle 7 Whiskey, radio check.
Shuttle 7 Whiskey, Edinburgh ground, very good evening, readability 5.
Have to start checklist.
Speedbird
Anti-ice
29 Echo, readability check.
is not required.
Speedbird
Eclipse status has
29
been
Echo,
checked.
Edinburgh
Pitch trim
ground,
29.1 and rudder trim is set.
Edinburgh
0.
Golf Foxtrot Alpha, back with your Charlie 3.
Pushback is clear.
Back to the
Let's request our taxi. I think we may have to wait for a little bit,
Foxtrot
however.
Alpha, Edinburgh ground, welcome back to Edinburgh. Taxi General Aviation
Oh, Jake,
via
the
Lima,
Nightbot
Mike
is
and
indeed
Hotel.
drunk. We're not off to Shannon. That was this morning.
Lima Mike Hotel, back to
I'll fix that in a
General
bit.
Aviation, Golf Foxtrot Alpha, thank you.
Edinburgh ground, easy 2901 is ready for taxi.
A320 with information India, I for the Gatwick, ready to copy.
2 stations together, nothing heard.
Easy 2901 ready for taxi.
Easy 2901, behind the company traffic on Foxtrot, taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Behind the company traffic on Fox, taxi to hold point Alpha 1 via Echo and Alpha, easy 2901. What about this fuel truck just there then? Let's get the taxi lights on.
Speedbird 29 Echo, sorry about that.
Do
It
a
doesn't seem like
flight
we're
check.
hearing the other aircraft on our end. Can we
Full left.
follow our R4 again?
Full right, neutral, full
Speedbird
up,
29 Echo,
full down,
Edinburgh ground, roger,
neutral,
what's your message?
rudder, ooh, full right,
Speedbird 29 Echo
Rudder,
with currently
full
parking
left,
at Gate 7 with
neutral.
information India, I for the Gatwick, aircraft type A320, ready to copy.
Speedbird 29 Echo, you're cleared to London Gatwick by the GoSam 1 Delta departure.
So
squawk
taxi now
2173.
straight out on Echo and Alpha. So we're
Chris
essentially just
Gatwick
following
via
that
the
Easyjet
GoSam 1
that's the
departure,
company
squawk
traffic down there.
2173, Speedbird 29 Echo, thanks.
Speedbird 29 Echo, it's the GoSam 1 Delta departure.
GoSam 1 Delta departure, Speedbird 29 Echo, thanks.
Speedbird 29 Echo, read that correct.
So, takeoff departure briefing, performance.
9724.
Hasn't changed, it's still going to be a Toga
Stand
departure,
205,
QNH is
push start,
1018. Engine out procedure, we're going to continue straight out on runway heading as it's nice and safe, there's no water beneath us, nice steady climb out. Until we've reached 5,000 feet, then we'll turn back and get some vectors from ATC to get us back in. Departure matches what we have in the FMGC, our stop altitude is 6,000 feet, which is set and correct.
121.2 for Easyjet, thanks for your help, bye-bye.
I'm going to turn on as well the terrain
Shuttle 14 Papa,
for this
taxi holding
departure.
point Alpha 1, runway 06
put
via
on
Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha.
and that.
Foxtrot Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 106, Shuttle 14 Papa.
So that's the weather and predictive wind shear on. Let's do our TO config test.
Edinburgh going, good evening, Easy 74 Alpha Lima, gate 13, information Indigo, requesting IFR clearance to Manchester.
Cabin crew seat for takeoff, please.
Easy 74 Alpha Lima, Edinburgh ground. A very good evening, sir. You are cleared to
Magic
Manchester
Aviation,
via the
good evening, I'm
GoSam
very
1
well,
Delta
hope you are too.
departure, squawk 7301.
Booking 7301 for the GoSam 1 Delta departure.
Let's run the before
Easy
takeoff
74
checklist
Alpha
then to the line. So flights controls
For
checked,
Alpha
departure
Lima,
briefing
read
is
back correct.
confirmed,
Break,
flaps
Easy
1.
2901. Contact did it again. Contact Edinburgh radar on 121.2. Have a great flight, mate.
121.2. We can't reach Manchester from here. Easy 291. Good night.
Shuttle 7 Whiskey, stand.
Right, I need to run that checklist again. We were interrupted. So our flight controls are checked. Departure briefing is confirmed. Flap setting is config 1. FMA takeoff data is 129 blue, 134 magenta. Climb nav blue, 6000 blue, 1 FD2, and it's a Toga departure. Transponder set, eco memo, takeoff no blue. Electronic flight bag is stowed. Edinburgh radar. Good evening. Easy 291 taxiing to hold at Alpha 1.
Easy 2901, Edinburgh radar, hello there. Behind the departing company traffic flight Alpha 1, line up runway 06 behind.
Behind departing company traffic, line up and wait behind for Easy 291. Right, so let's check those bake temperatures. They're all good. We've got the cabin crew sat down as well. Let's start getting some lights on and then we can roll straight around onto that runway. So all the lights are on. Turn on the transponder and TCAS. Oh, slammed the brakes on a bit too much there. Martin, no problem. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Sam, no, I didn't. I didn't watch the launch. I knew it was happening today, but I didn't watch it. I think I've spent too much time flight simming today, to be honest. Okay, before takeoff, checklist below the line. Cabin is secured. Engine mode select is norm. TCAS TARA. We'll get those packs off now as well. And anti-ice not required. While the guys behind me in the cabin screaming.
Turn right heading 330 degrees, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
At least wait till we've departed before screaming.
330 to 4,000 feet, QNH 1018 for shuttle 8 whiskey, thank you.
Easyjet63, report your passing altitude.
Easyjet63 passing 2,600.
Easyjet63, thanks. Climb now, flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Easyjet63.
So I'll come back to the chat in a moment once I've just got our departure out of the way. But Joe 97, am I using the FMGC? If by the flight management guidance computer, yes, flight management guidance system, McDo. So guys, while we're just waiting for our departure, hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. It really does make a huge difference to the channel and helps us grow. So if you would be so kind as to do that, that would be fantastic. And now we're just sat waiting for our departure. Captain, I turn off the displays of the right hand side, the first officer side, just because I don't use them here in the sim, and it saves frame rates. So definitely worth doing. Anything to save frame rates.
291 surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 06, easy 291. Okay, takeoff. Start the chrono. Let's set 50% and 1. Thrust is good. And Mantoga SRS runway. Seriously, what are they screaming at? What are the cabin crew doing to them back there?
100 knots.
V1 and rotate. My word, that's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Positive right. Gear up.
Radar, Easy 105 Mike, approaching Alpha 1 at Edinburgh.
So we're 640, and I just
hello there, via Alpha 1,
left a little bit.
runway 06.
And in a moment we're going to lower that nose for our climb thrust. That's set, so set climb thrust. Thrust climb, autopilot 1, now engaged.
2901, report your passing altitude.
Passing 1,900 feet, easy 2901.
Easy 2901, thanks, climb now, flight level 260.
260, easy 291.
Shortly at Whiskey,
so
turn right heading 020 degrees,
260,
clear approach,
260
runway 06.
blue, standard pressure. We've passed S speed, flaps 0, ground spoilers,
cleared runway
disarmed.
06 for shuttle 8 whiskey.
What a great view on this
Ryanair
departure.
1609, leave Taunton on a heading of 280 degrees.
Leaving Taunton 280 degrees, Ryanair 1609.
Right, hello, shuttle 1 for Papa holding 63.
Wonder if it's still going to be daylight when we hit Bournemouth.
Radar. Hello there.
Oh, those passengers, they were annoying, weren't they?
Taxi hold Alpha 1.
Right, I can now get rid of the terrain radar. Weather radar looks
Easyjet63,
fantastic.
no further ATC, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122,
So, let's get the second pack on and we'll ding the cabin. Cabin crew is released. It's a drunken hen party. Maybe. Oh wow, that's misty and foggy, isn't it? What's the temperature? Oh no, we're good. We've got traffic in front of us. We've got TCAS working now, so we can identify that.
Easy105, Mike, surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 06, Easy105, Mike.
I think if we're going to get any sort of passenger comfort levels back in the cabin, I'm going to have to serve them lots of drink on this on this journey. That's crazy, wasn't it? By the way they're screaming, even if I turn the seatbelt signs off, they're not going to take a blind bit of notice. They're keeping them fairly strapped.
Ryanair 1609, the instruction was leave Tartan, heading 280 degrees. You've turned far too early. So turn right now, heading 310 degrees.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened
Ooh,
whenever
yeah, sounds
you
like
are
somebody's in
anywhere.
trouble.
Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking
You
Good
don't
upon
understand any instructions,
10,000
please ask.
feet.
This includes e-cigarettes.
Get those off.
Skyways 9025, continue present heading and report that heading.
Check. Flight level 370, altimeter is 39, maximum is 39, so we'll be good to climb up and continue to our cruise altitude. 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs can come off, there's no turbulence here.
06.
Sugar 14 Papa 5, Alpha 1 9 06.
Lord Cuddy and I was cursing the catering trucks, quite right.
Edinburgh, heading 229, Skyways 925, maintain heading.
Wolfman, are you the guy doing Edinburgh Edinburgh radar?
Unicorn 122.8.
If you are, you sound very busy. I don't want to get in the way.
Easy 105, Mike, report your passing altitude.
Passing 3,000 feet to Easy 105, Mike.
Easy 105, Mike, thanks. Climb now, flight level 260.
So, no shortcuts for us today. There's traffic around. Looks like we're flying the full departure. That's okay though.
Ryanair 1609, turn right heading 330 degrees, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Running 330 degrees, descending 4,000 feet over QNH 1018.
Past flight level 140.
Skyways 925,
Continue
turn
that
left
climb.
heading 200 degrees.
Turn left heading 200 degrees, Skyways 925.
Shuttle 14 Papa, surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots, runway 06, clear for takeoff.
Chasing a service station to 14 Papa.
Right, I think I've just made the Nightbot teetotal. He should be giving the correct commands again now, for anyone that's keeping score.
Skyways 925, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Right, so now we're on,
descend
out the way,
to 5,000
we're on
feet,
to
QNH
Unicom.
1018, Skyways 925.
Easy 291, switching over to Unicom. Thanks for the service this evening. Good night.
Bye.
Yeah, I was fixing the
Shuttle
Nightbot.
8 Whiskey, surface wind.
I was fixing the Nightbot when he called, and he told us to shift over to Unicom, so I knew we were safe. As long as we let him know that that's what we're doing. And now we should have a nice scenic flight down. In terms of ATC en route, then I think we may get some as we head over Manchester. Now, our cruising altitude today was 370, no ATC online. We can now continue that climb. I'm aware I've got traffic in front of me, need to be a little bit aware of that. So how far ahead of us? He's 10 miles ahead of us. We seem to be climbing over and over, and he seems to be slowing his rate of climb down. or is descending. So Captain Ozbuzz, hope I've said that right, use no multiplayer settings, none at all. VATSIM provides its own traffic. Denmark, yes, this is the FlyByWire Airbus A320. So I'll be waving goodbye to Scotland pretty soon. No, Captain, you do see the other players, but they are injected into the simulator through VATSIM. You don't need VATSIM itself. So London Control North is online, 1137. I think they're the ones that we're going to have to contact pretty soon. When we get a bit further down. God, this looks good. So realistic. So we've got flight level 370 blue as well. Can't remember if I called that out, I should have done. But that's now all set. Just checking the sat temperature, -24, that's fine. We don't need to worry too much about anti-ice coming on. And I can see, is that traffic ahead of us just there? Let me just flick that range ring, see if we can see anything. Can't see anything on TCAS. He may be too far. He may be too far below us for us to worry about. We're tilted. The radar's tilted above at the moment, so it's looking for aircraft above us, not below us, at the moment. Crumpet, do I have to configure the settings to change views like that? They're custom cameras, which anybody can do, anyone can set up, or you can download the ones that I've already got. If you're on our Discord server, they're in the pilot's briefing room, you can download these, and there is a video which is on the channel showing you how to install those, or how to create your own. Captain, you just use VPilot.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Plenty of fluffy white clouds ahead of us, and the weather down in Bournemouth is none too shabby either. So that traffic is staying well below us. We've got visual with him. Harry, my friend, thank you very much for the like on Facebook. We are streaming to Facebook, Twitch, as well as YouTube tonight. We're always on YouTube. So if we have a look at the operational flight plan, does it tell us where we cross over into London Control? Let's have a quick check. Oh, there we go, 123.7. He wants us to contact him. Can we do this through the tablet? 1337, there we go.
Turn to 50 Alpha left Alpha, for hold Alpha 1, runway 27.
London Control, good evening, Easy 2901, passing flight level 300 for flight level 370, inbound nav zone.
Late 0 November 270 kilo.
Easy 291 London Control, roger.
Lovely, he's got us. And he's not told us to do anything different, so we shall continue our climb to flight level 370.
Easy-54 Alpha, there's no ATC speed restriction.
No speed restriction, Easy-54 Alpha.
And Kevin and Delta on Facebook as well, thank you very much for the like a couple of minutes ago.
We're on the London Mike.
Should be at our cruising altitude in about 5 minutes time.
Moonraker 790 London, hello, cleared direct Dane.
What was that call sign? Moonraker?
Direct Dane, hello, Moonraker 790.
London Centre, hello to you. EB863 is with your flight level 200.
EJ63 London Control, hello, Royston 2 Alpha arrival. When ready, descend to flight level 80, level at Royston.
So, it may seem like we've only just departed, but with it not being the longest of flights, I just want to have a look at our arrival.
Flight level 80 at Royston.
So, it is the Bug 1 Sierra, which takes us
3358, there's no ATC speed restriction.
to Southampton.
118,625, good evening.
And we want to be flight level 150
118,625, Skyways 3358, thank you, bye-bye.
So, from Southampton,
Easy-5 for Alpha, the lead winds 3, correction of variables 3 knots.
we'll be landing on runway, is it 26? Double check that. Yeah, runway 26, which is nice and straight in from here, so that's good. Let me just pull up the chart then for runway 26. So ILS runway 26, we'll just pin that.
November 709 kilo, turn right heading 055.
Just need this to come in and load now. Why is it not loading?
November 709 kilo, turn right heading 055.
It's a bit of a pain, isn't it?
Turn right heading 055, 70 kilo.
Oh, there we go. So if ATC is online, they're probably going to vector us straight in for runway 26, which is nice. The ILS frequency is 110.5.
Easy-54 Alpha, descend flight level 80.
And transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Platform altitude is 3,000 feet. No, it's not, ignore that. Platform altitude is 1,500 feet. Minimum safe altitude as we're coming in is going to be 1,900 feet. And visibility is good, it's going to be a Cat 1. Wow. I did not expect Bournemouth to have a Cat 3 capable runway, but it is. But either way, it's going to be Cat 1, so 231. And the elevation is 31. Missed approach altitude 3,000. So we briefed that all rather early, but that's okay. I think London and air traffic control is going to be rather busy, so I'd rather do it now whilst it's quiet. There's not too much going on at the moment. Definitely better to do it now whilst it's quiet. Pete, did you say they're using runway 08? What are the winds doing?
London, can we expect a base leg up to Denby for Easy-5 for Alpha?
Easy-5 for Alpha, right then.
Oh, winds are very, very variable, aren't they? Well,
and Easy-5 for Alpha, leave Denby heading 070 degrees.
Let's have a quick check.
Denby 070 degrees, Easy-5 for Alpha.
We'll send that off, and we'll see if there is any ATIS information. Technically, if the winds are that variable, then do they have a preferred runway system?
Good evening, heading forward to 052, flight level 180, we request descent in on Airbus.
So 4252 London, hello, cleared direct Dane, when ready descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, direct Dane.
Just read and see if they've got a preferred
flight level 19
runway configuration.
Easy-5 for Alpha, descend flight level 70. Flight 470, easy flight for Alpha.
Monarch 9267, descent altitude 3,500 feet, 2H1018.
3,500 feet, 2H1018.
November 9,
Company message.
November 709 kilo, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH1018.
There's no ATIS available.
75,000 feet on 1018.
So we're now just passing the Dean Cross VOR.
Easyjet Juliet Tango, contact London Control 127.1.
127.1, Easyjet Juliet Tango.
Welling 64 Papa, are you meant to be on uniform still with you?
Welling 64 Papa, I will be controlling you all the way in.
Oh, great.
46781, nothing further for you, Mons Unicom 122, that's flight.
Mons Unicom 122, that's flight 169.
I would imagine if the winds are 1801, then preferred runway for landing is still going to be runway 26, not 08. Neither here nor there, really. I'll take runway 26, it's quicker.
London Control, Easy 105 Mike, passing flight level 320 for 370.
Easy 105 Mike, London, roger.
And so what we're going to get is from the Southampton VOR, we would then be given ATC vectors for arriving at Bournemouth. If ATC vectors weren't around, what we would have to do is we'd have to track the non-directional beacon 339, head towards that. Once we're over it, we'd then turn back out on a heading of 056, come back out, and then back into land. Initial approach restricted to a maximum 185 knots.
November 709 kilo, reduced speed 180 knots.
Reduced to 180 knots.
Mark 9267, reduced speed 180 knots.
10 knots, Mark 90.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck.
Moonraker 790, leave Dane, heading 030 degrees.
Shouldn't be experiencing any turbulence. Of course, this means that you will not smoke any of your drinks that you may have from the
This is 54 Alpha 27 miles, runway 32, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
Comrade, are you off, my friend? Good evening.
4,000 feet to Boston, 180.
Hope you've had a good day.
November 709 kilo, descent altitude 4,000 feet.
So JB, you're Easy 84 Juliet Tango. Where are you off to, Jerry?
Mark 9267, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared our left approach, runway 23 right.
270 degrees, clear for approach, runway 23 right. A little bit high, but I think we'll be fine.
Danny, yes, we are on live time tonight.
Yeah, we're going at quite a fast rate.
Live time, live weather.
Kilo, turn right heading 120 degrees.
Right, 120 degrees.
So we're now at our cruising altitude. Let's just do a quick fuel check at Pushback. We had 3.4 tons. So we should have about 3.9 showing on the operational flight plan at Pushback. Let's check.
Going to full cover descent altitude 4,000 feet, the Newcastle QMH 1019.
Pushback 2.9. What have I got? 3. I completely did that the wrong way around. So yeah, call that 2.9 plus 5 is 3.4. We've got 3.4. Spot on. We're burning exactly the amount of fuel that we had planned for. So that's nice. And that's 21 minutes into the flight. And Pushback, 20 minutes into the flight. So fuel check looks good. Just check those FD pages, SD pages rather. Again. All values look good there.
November 709 kilo, reduce air correction descent altitude 3,500 feet.
3,000 psi on the hydraulics. Fuel use 1.6. Again, that confirms that we haven't got a fuel leak, so that's good. APU
Green
obviously
Record
not on.
790, descend flight level
27
6.
degrees in the cabin, doors are all still armed. Brake temperature's good. Flight computers all running, all systems.
PG5 for Alpha 10, left heading 010 degrees.
Oh, we can relax, guys. We can relax for a little bit. What I am going to do is, for this arrival, however, we want to be at flight level 150 at Bug Up. And, oh, we may see Bryce Norton. Oh, quiz question, guys. Which special aircraft arrived at Bryce Norton? I think it was the back end of last week.
Look light on that heading. Easyjet for Alpha.
Easyjet for Alpha, if you're happy to take on that heading, that's absolutely fine. During the left side of runway 32 and then descend with the glide path.
Rupture 0, 0, intercept localizer, left with the glide, Easyjet for Alpha.
November 709 kilo, turn right heading 210 degrees, clear ballast approach runway 23 right.
U, G,
right 210 degrees, cleared the island, approach 23 right.
142 miles away.
Contact for tower 18625.
Tower 18625, good evening, sir.
And let's just double check then. We're at flight level 370. We want to be at flight level 150 by that waypoint, so we're going to start descending probably around 75 miles away.
Green Record 790, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Danny says the Antonov NF, and Andrew says Air Force One. It was indeed the Antonov 225, and it knocked the perimeter fence down with its massive 6 engines.
10 right heading 060 degrees, descent altitude 3,000 feet.
Had I known that was there, I'd have been so tempted to drive down.
November 709 kilo, establish on those motor T2 right.
November 709 kilo, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 to 4, 10 kilo.
Moon Record 790, turn left heading 300 degrees.
That's from 300 degrees,
so we're not going to be doing any scenery spotting with this cloud cover, are we? That's a shame. Nighttime scenery in Microsoft Flight Sim with the nice big long shadows looks fantastic, doesn't it? Right, well, let's get a weather report.
Easyjet for Alpha established.
Easy 54 Alpha, wind variable, correction, wind calm, runway 32 clear to land.
Clear to land 32, Easyjet for Alpha.
Print that off and we'll pop that in.
4252, turn right heading 010 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Right, turn heading 010, descend flight level 70, setting 452.
November 709 kilo, contact Manchester Tower 18625.
There's that message. Print it off. We'll get that then into the performance page.
Descent altitude 3,500 feet, turn left heading 270 degrees, clear ILS approach, runway 23 right.
I thought for a minute it wasn't going to print. I said we've run out of paper.
3,500 feet, left 270 degrees, clear ILS approach, runway 27 right, and Raker 790.
Papa Hotel Tango Whiskey Juliet, descend flight level 8, right?
Kiri PG, yes. I'm not sure what was going on with the passengers.
Non-relation of 1 for Papa.
They obviously didn't like my taxiing.
Running 64 Papa, turn left heading 330
In just a
degrees.
few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages.
Good day, Rainer 2
drinks
West,
and snacks
level
from the bar.
300.
We accept payments in pounds, euros.
Still 14 Papa London, hello, squawk 6311.
The correct change would be greatly appreciated.
Shuttle 1 for Papa, and we're
If you
expecting
need
maneuver
further
1 down.
assistance, and just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
So the QNH then in Bournemouth is 1017. Pop that in. Lucas, no, this is still a QA pre-release, so it is not available for download at the moment, which is a good thing because some things on it don't work properly. Temperature is 17.
London, Roger.
Wind is 320 at
1
6.
for Papa, are you looking for flight level 390 or are you stopping at 37?
Oh, let's try that again.
Papa, request 370 final.
What am I doing? I'm also reading the wrong wind. It's 180 at 1. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet.
Control, helipad 128 Alpha, type Edward 135.
And decision altitude is going to be 231. That's all set.
Moonraker 790, contact Manchester Tower 18625.
35, 45 miles away from our top of descent.
Boarding 64 Papa left heading 275, cleared Alice, approach to run, question, you're going to shoot through, and that's my fault. Time left heading 210 degrees, cleared Alice.
Lewis, no stream tomorrow. We've had 3 streams today. It's been a proper flight sim day. We had the DC6 stream this morning. That was good fun. We then had a
1018 descent hotel.
Gatwick stream with
With
VATSIM.
for London, sorry, I missed that in coordination. Push message.
And then we have the stream tonight.
Request taxi to the accident.
So the radar page, we've got the NDB programmed in, and just check that frequency is 10.5, that's correct.
25 Foxtrot is good.
Element 1 for Alpha, taxi holding point Foxtrot, runway 25.
Taxi holding point Foxtrot 25, runway 28.
To wait and see if we pick up that non-directional beacon for
57 miles north of
for Bournemouth.
Pole Hill.
In fact, we just turn that off.
November 820 Papa Charlie, London Control, good evening, squawk 0027.
Cycle through the approach. Let's just see how that looks.
FedEx 4252, turn left heading 320 degrees, descent altitude 3,500
Yeah, that looks about right.
Left on heading 320, descent 3,500.
We're just zooming a bit more actually.
Papa Hotel Tiger Whiskey Juliet, turn right heading 020 degrees. Turn right heading 020, Papa Whiskey Juliet. 020, Papa Charlie,
well,
VFR or IFR?
That's sort of right.
We are currently IFR,
Instead of coming all the way around
VFR,
over the NDB and then making the ILS
ILS
procedure, I'll just come straight in from the Southampton VOR. We'll leave Southampton VOR and
Easyjet 63, descend flight level 70.
pick up the ILS.
Descend to flight level 70, Easyjet 63. EG291, contact London Control 127.1.
127.1, easy 291. Good night.
Clear to land, EG252. 214, descend flight level 100. Descend flight level 100, 0214.
London Control, easy 291, flight level 370.
What speed to London? 120525, 0214,
London Control, easy 291, flight level 370.
EG291, London Control, roger.
I think we're going to get ATC vectors in anyway on our approach.
EG291, expect flight level 110 by Ryzen, when ready descend flight level 290.
110 by Ryzen for easy 291, will report ready.
Ryanair 88. Sorry, Ryanair 899.
So just checking that, we
Elbow,
can scrap that. This is what he wants. 110 by Ryzen. So we're probably going to start
Ryanair 899 uniform, expect
pretty much the same
by Elbow,
anyway.
Sorry, correction, descend flight level 250.
ISIN. We're 100 miles away.
Ryanair 899 uniform, London.
Apologies, Ryanair 899 uniform.
Ryanair 899 uniform, expect flight level 200 by Elbow,
So
descend
we're
flight
going
level
to head down around 10 miles time.
Flight level 200 by Elbow, and descend flight level 250, Ryanair 899 uniform.
Sleeper 94 Hotel Golf,
Set
220 knots,
the
descend
local
flight level
QNH on the standby just
220
now.
down to 120, Sleeper 94 Hotel Golf.
I'll let the passengers know we're nearly on our way down.
Sleeper 2718, Monmouth Unicom 122.8.
Ladies and gentlemen, to find out once again,
What's
you
your
will be
Exxon
invited
rated
here.
into the
We're shortly starting our descent
Easy
into our
848 Tango,
destination,
contact
which
London
will be
129,
Canada,
decimal
start preparing for our arrival.
Okay,
If you could please make sure that all the eyes are clear, the cabin crew are able to make their way around the
Sleeper
aircraft.
169, resuming navigation to Elbow.
The aisles, that would be much appreciated.
Resume navigation to Elvis for speedway 120.
Members, that free drinks are still available from the cabin crew until the seatbelt signs are turned on. Please note, however, that the toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you.
Okay, let's go down. Easy 291, ready for descent.
291, descend flight level 290.
290, easy 291. Okay, thrust idle, open descent, and 290 blue, down we go.
Stuart 94 Hotel Golf, descend for level 100.
For level 100, Stuart 94 Hotel Golf.
Stuart 94 Hotel Golf, speed to London 120.525.
Speed to London 120.525, Stuart 94 Hotel Golf, cheers.
Wait. Stuart 16940 speed.
Lewis, you've just got into bed with coffee and some Pringles. What a great way to spend the night.
Fly speed to 80 knots.
30 knots, 4.
Steve and Angie, not only first time watching,
uniform,
but it's first time watching this channel at all, and you like it. Oh, that's good.
Speed to 80 knots,
Thank you.
around 899.
Hopefully you'll like our landing into Bournemouth pretty soon as well.
290 knots, around 899 uniform.
So we're now just measuring that descent all the way down. So it's a short runway at at Bournemouth. 2,271. So we're going to select
Station Coulson again, please.
medium brakes. We could probably get away with low brakes, but we'll go with medium
Thank
brakes.
you very much. Clear to Belfast, level 1 Lima, squawk 3371.
Clear to Belfast, level 1 Lima, squawk 3371.
315, correct. Ryanair 899 uniform, descend for level 200 to be leveled by Elbos.
So this level 200 by Elbos, 899.
And it is indeed looking like
EZ703, contact London Control,
a sunset
133.7.
landing. All these people coming from Scotland going to Bournemouth on holiday.
EZ703, contact London Control, 133.7.
133.7,
LG Lambs, you are in indeed.
EZ291, descend for level 200.
Flight level 200 for Easy291. So flight level 200, 200 blue. Just keep monitoring that rate of descent.
To be leveled by Elbos.
200 by Elbos 4, speed for 160.
Slightly below the profile.
Good evening.
That's okay.
Virgin 151, level 240 over
Virgin 151, London, squawk 0321, it's Tebra 2 Golf arrival.
0321, Tebra 2 Golf arrival, Virgin 151.
Golf Bravo Uniform Lima Lima, contact Brussels 131.1.
131.1, Golf Lima Lima, thanks.
So as we are below the profile quite a bit, I've just slowed down that rate of descent, pulling the speed back a little bit. We're not massively. In fact, we're probably only about. In fact, no, we're probably about bang on. Gives us 10 miles to slow down as well.
Speed over to 113.7, around 899 uniform.
And you're still level, so 200 please.
Apologies, descending around 899 uniform.
We do also have speed restrictions on this approach. You can see 210 knots the maximum.
Under control, Easy 105 Mike at flight level 370.
Which, if I just look at
Easy
the
105 Mike, London Control, Roger. You can expect flight level 110 by Ryzen. When ready, descend for level 290.
Oh, we can still do it without flaps.
Flight level 290 when
just
ready.
need to be aware of that.
Mike.
Virgin 151, thank you. When ready, descend for level 140 to be level Abdom.
When ready, descend level 140, level Afton, Virgin 151.
Good 169, speed 260 knots.
280 knots, 4, speed for 160.
Melanade 86.
2604, speed for 160.
Thanks for being online for our departure, mate. Oh, Lewis, you've been serious? Well, I hope you're feeling okay. LG Lambs, have I ever recorded requested a hold. No, you don't request holds.
Steward 169, report speed to London 133. Apologies, Steward 163, report your speed to London 133.7. Steward 169, speed to London 133.7.
33.74, speed of 160.
Shuttle 14 Papa, when ready to send parcel 290.
So air traffic control obviously very busy. Lots of traffic around tonight. I'm going to turn up the brightness of these because as soon as we get below those clouds you'll be surprised how dark it gets.
Shuttle 215 approved. Shuttle 215, when you're ready you can taxi Victor Delta Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Victor Delta, request Bravo, Shuttle 215.
Looking
Victor
great.
Delta Alpha, hold Bravo.
Victor Delta Alpha, Bravo, Shuttle 215.
Melonade, yeah, it was busy. It's been a while since I've seen Edinburgh that busy, actually. Not that I get up to Edinburgh that often. 10,000 feet to go, should be about 30 miles out. Let's check, 46 miles, that's fine.
Easy 291, descend by level 110 to be levelled by Horizons.
Flight level 110, level by Horizon for Easy 291. Set flight level 110. This is where managed descent will come in every time and get it spot on. So Lucia had to do it as you're going back to pre-season tomorrow. Is that football? Man, I hope, as long as you hopefully continue feeling well. That's what we're hoping for.
1 for Papa, roger. Easy 105 Mike, descend bar.
So Lewis, as long as you're asymptomatic, fingers crossed, all should be good for you. Let's hope it remains like that. The red clouds are coming in now, aren't they? I love this time of day in the sim. Look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings with our boutique range. In your in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection of gifts, most with massive discounts, some of which are exclusive to you as an Easyjet customer. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Danny, a bit random, but a couple of months ago, Air Mexico departed Amsterdam at 11:45 PM local time, and asked them to see if they could do a low early turnover Amsterdam Centre so they could go sightseeing over Amsterdam. Was that refused, particularly at that time of day?
Shuttle 14 Papa, descend for level 200.
Anti-ice coming on.
Shuttle 14 Papa, descend flight for 200.
So just slow that rate of descent now. VS is now 1,000 feet per minute. Oh, Lewis, you're for Wickham. Oh, well, I don't want to give you too much encouragement because my team Sheffield Wednesday will be playing you guys next year thanks to their relegation.
Control 120.525.
You'll probably beat us.
120.525, version 1 Python, bye-bye.
Golf Oscar Delta, just wondering what runway is going to be into Birmingham.
Golf Oscar Delta, expect vectors ILS 15.
It's looking very cloudy ahead, isn't it? Nothing on the weather radar though that concerns me just yet. Just lots of cloud.
And the Golf Oscar Delta direct Honolulu.
Direct.
Run F572, direct Elvos, Dane to Alpha arrival.
Direct Elvos, steady Dane to Alpha.
EG291, contact London Control 129.425.
129425 is it 291. Good night.
Signal, left hand Chicago 69, QNAV 1 Golf arrival, descend, flight level 160 to be level by Amdas. QNAV 1 Golf arrival, descend 160 level by Amdas.
London Control, Easy 291, passing flight level 1364110.
Easy 291, London Control, roger.
Jeddah, how do I know if I'm below the profile? I'm basically just doing some mental arithmetic. So I want to be at 110 by this waypoint here, Horizon. Basically using the rule of 3.
Easy 84 Juliet Tango, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
Going to 126.825, Easy 84 Juliet.
Jersey 64 Echo Juliet.
Which if I had a bit more time I would explain. It's the altitude you want to lose, multiplied by 3, basically. Should give you your distance then.
Zulu Hotel Charlie, contact London Control 127.1, bye-bye.
Seatbelt signs on. Approach minimum set both side, engine motor select to normal, electric flyback is stowed. We've briefed our approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you could please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelt is securely
And it's about to get very dark.
If you are travelling with an infant, please ensure that they are secured safely using
Victor, you can use the normal default 320, but to be honest, it's not as good. So VATSIM will ask you to do things that you might not be able to do in the default. LG Lamb's profile is pretty spot on. We're now alt star, couple of level 110. We're about 7.5 miles from the point where I needed to be at flight level 110. So that's looking good to me, because I also want to start slowing down a little bit as well. Because our next instruction is going to be to descend below 10,000 feet, and we want to be slowing down. We've got a speed restriction coming up of 210 knots at Pepys, and we want to be below 250 knots anyway when we get there. Manic Miner, there's a chopper landing there. Where? At Bournemouth?
London Control, very good evening. This is Lucas Chicago 420. We are with you inbound KSAT, flight level 320.
London 420, London Control, hello. QNAV 1 Golf arrival, when ready, descend flight level 160, level by Amdas.
Descend flight level 160 when ready, level by Amdas.
So even though we're 15 miles away, we're actually quite low. Flight level 110. But they keep us really low on this, presumably to get us out of the way of traffic climbing out from London.
Easy 291, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Easy 291.
Jersey 64 Echo Juliet, contact London Control 127.1.
Thrust idle, open descent, 070 blue. Told you it was going to get dark very quick, didn't I? Hi Alan, good to see you. It has been a while. Yeah. You really do notice the difference. That's right. What is that? That looks weird. That looks like some sort of microburst cloud. I don't want to fly through that. Oh. Right, let's slow down our aircraft. We're going to slow down our rate of descent as well. That's better.
Santa Cargo 69, contact to London Control 120.525. 120.525.
Arose 1506, did you say you're actually at Bournemouth now? I can't remember. What's the weather looking like outside your window?
E291, fly heading 180 degrees, vectors RLS, runway 26 from Bournemouth.
Heading 180, expect vectors runway 26, easy 291. Easy 291, just confirm that heading for me again, please.
Heading 180 degrees.
Thank you, 180, easy 291. So now we're in heading mode, which is good. I'm now going to
Easy 105 Mike,
on the approach phase.
110 to the left,
done.
rising.
Easy 105 Mike, London Control, roger.
London Control, level 420.
So
requesting the transition level for Gatwick, please.
turn that up.
Flight level 65.
Flight level 65, thank you. That's okay.
I'm really not that bothered about helicopters either, but sometimes I do like just sightseeing in the helicopter here in Flight Simulator.
London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 1.
Certainly not flying it properly.
Climb now, flight level 120, running 7041.
Well, this got dark quickly, didn't it? It was nice and bright a few moments ago.
London select 477 direct cock.
We'll check if he wants us to maintain our speed restrictions that are shown on the chart.
Select 477 London Control, roger, climb, flight level 290.
290.
And easy 291, any speed restrictions for us this evening?
Easy 291, no ATC speed restriction and high speed cruise.
Many thanks, easy 291. So guys, if you haven't done so already, please do hit that like button for me on the stream. It really does help the channel out. And it does. It just helps with the YouTube algorithms.
Running 7841, climb, flight level 330.
Climb, flight level.
LG Lambs, yeah, we can put the landing lights on.
Seabird 465,
but at the moment we wouldn't see anything anyway, so I'm not too concerned that it's not on below 10,000 feet. It's not a golden rule, but actually we're now just starting to break out of that cloud that's behind us. So let's now put those on. And we've also picked up the NDB, you can see, so that's pointing right at the airport. So that gives us again situational awareness. We know the airport is just off towards our sort of 2 o'clock direction over here. There's the Southampton VOR. I'm expecting a descent to be given to us any minute now, actually. Funnily enough, I was talking with HD about the procedure for capturing a glide slope from above the other day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you.
Right, heading
The toilets
200
are no longer in
for
service.
Easy291.
FedEx 477, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131 on FedEx 477.
Lufthansa Cargo 420.
Danny, so the
contact
add to tank
Control
fuel crossfeed just
120.
means that the crossfeed valve is now automatically opened because the inner tanks have dropped below 750 kilograms of fuel. Nothing to be worried about. Perfectly normal.
Running 7841, redirect Drake.
Redirect Drake, running 7841.
There we go, 29 miles away.
Easy291, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, Bournemouth QNH 1017.
Send altitude 3,000 feet and QNH 1017 for Easy291. Okay, thrust idle, open descent, 3,000 blue.
105, Mike, fly heading
Down we
180
go.
degrees, vectors ILS approach runway 26.
Fly heading 180 degrees, vectors ILS approach runway 26.
Good evening, Lufthansa 263 with you at flight level 120, climb to flight level 180.
And we've been told with no speed restrictions, so I don't mind slowing that down.
2643, London Control, hello, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Lufthansa 263.
Seabird 465, Mike, contact London Control 120.02, correction, 120.525.
120.525, Seabird 465, Mike, take.
Easy105, Mike, descend to level
And we'll just
70.
pop that into managed speed as well.
Set flight level 70, easy 105 Mike.
London Control, easy 897, 2,600 for 4,000, Northbourne 1 X-ray departure.
Easy 897, London Control, hello, climb flight level 240.
So I'm slowing down that rate of descent there, just because we're still 21 miles away. We're now below the glide slope anyway, which is great. So we can start to
Easy 291,
slow
turn
down.
right heading 220 degrees when established localizer runway 267 on the glide path.
Right, heading 220 and we'll establish descent with the glide for runway 26, easy 291.
Easy 105, Mike, turn right heading 190 degrees.
Turn right heading 190, easy 105 Mike.
And we can see the runway there won't start configuring, so I've just got the speed brakes out just to start slowing us down more than anything. We've been cleared the localizer, so I've just turned the lock on there. We've got lock blue. And now we can go flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1. Make sure we continue to lose speed. The idea is I always want flaps 2 out before intercepting the glide. We can see the glide slope is starting to come down just now. So we're going to get the approach button on. We've got altitude, glide slope, lock blue, and then Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2 engaged. $13 miles out.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Hello, good evening, November 185, cruise with you, descending table 300.
And we'll hold 185 knots till we get a little bit closer.
Hello, QNAV 1 Golf arrival.
QNAV 1 Golf arrival, November quick.
Should start to intercept the ILS localizer any second now. Here it comes, lock star. Glide slope is alive, so flaps 2 speed checked, flaps 2.
Question 4, 906, London Control, hello, Squawk 0324, QNAV 1 Golf arrival. Squawk 0324. Easy 105, Mike, central altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1017.
3,000 feet, QNH 1017, Easy 105, Mike.
Easy 291, full established, runway 26.
Easy 291, roger, runway 26, clear to land, safe to wind, calm.
Clear to land, runway 26, easy 291. And we've got glide slope.
2643, contact Brussels, control 131.1.
131
Glide slope captured.
Alright, thank you.
We're now descending down with the ILS. All is looking good there.
$2,500.
2,500 feet. Radio altimeter is alive.
Reference 496, speed 300 knots or greater.
300 or greater, please.
Number 18 Sierra, Echo X-ray, question 185 Echo X-ray, descend flight level 230,
And after landing, we
speed
want to
250
vacate left.
Flight level 230, speed 250, not November quick X-ray.
7 miles out. Let's start configuring then.
Control, good evening, Shuttle 7 with
So,
descending to flight level 150 level.
manage speed, gear down, spoilers, ding the cabin, we can turn the ice off,
105,
get the
Mike 10,
lights
right
on.
heading 220 degrees, when established localizer, runway 260, send with the glide path.
Turn right heading 220 degrees. Establishing
Flaps 3, speed checked,
Easy 105, Mike.
5.5
Rolling
miles.
7841, no further
Flaps
ATC,
full.
monitor Unicom 122.8.
122.8, many thanks, rolling 7841.
Number 185 Echo X-ray, turn right heading 020 degrees.
Turn right heading 020 degrees.
Landing
November
checklist.
quick.
Cabin is secured for landing. Auto thrust speed. Go down altitude 3,000 feet. Set. Eco memo landing. No blue.
1,000.
1,000 feet. No, I shall not be doing the return tonight. Autopilot 1 and 2 off. Downgraded. Cat 1. I have control. So auto brakes are armed as well. Pappies and glide slope both looking good. A little hint of red sky as well that we can see. That is a dead-on headwind as well, isn't it? Which is making this A nice steady approach. 500 feet, approach stable.
400.
Air France 496, when ready, descend level 160, level by AMDUT.
160 by AMDUT.
200. Minimum.
November 185 Echo X-ray, resuming navigation direct QNAV.
Resuming on navigation direct QNAV, November 185 X-ray.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Spoilers deployed, reversers on, auto brakes medium. $70 knots, reverse thrust off, disconnect the auto brakes, and vacate left. I believe there was an aircraft behind us on the final as well, so let's make sure we...
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be landing their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used. Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you
There's that other
today.
aircraft that's
Our
just been
ground
cleared
crew
to
will help
land.
you complete your Easyjet journey.
The
The latest news,
taxi
promotions,
stand
flight and destination information,
Stand
check out
2
our
for
official
Easy
Facebook
219.
page, Twitter or Easyjet app.
So stand 2 is... just checking the chart. I've left the landing lights on, which obviously you shouldn't do, but it's a little bit dark otherwise. So we're going to come in around here.
2132, redirected to Rake.
This should be the Bravo 2 holding point. So guys, once again, if you haven't done so already, would really appreciate if you hit the like button on the stream. It makes a massive difference to the channel and really does help us to grow. So would really appreciate a quick like on there if you could. Right, so stand
London
2. Let's see if we've got any parking signs.
Cargo 216, under control, hello, QNAV 1 Golf Rival, when ready, descend level 160, level AMDUT.
We'll also get the APU started as well.
Call again for Cargo 216.
Lufthansa Cargo 216, QNAV 1 Golf Rival, descend level 160, level by AMDUT.
So stand 2 is just the far side of this little building here, I believe.
Level by QNAV.
No, all wrong. QNAV 1 Golf Arrival, flight level 160 by AMDUT.
QNAV 1 Golf Arrival level by AMDUT. Around control, can you cut the runway for arrival?
There's an ATIS online, just to check.
Dark, yes, this is a modded airport. Great little airport, isn't it? A bit like Southend. Parking brakes on. Oh, and we're here before 10 PM local time. Spot on. Right, I'm just going to cycle that over so we're not interrupted by air traffic control. Welcome to Bournemouth, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed the flight this evening. Get that on. Engines 1 and 2 can now be shut down. Actually, before we do that, let's get the flaps in, shall we? So once the flaps are in, we'll just wait for that to finish. We'll then get the, as I say, we'll get the engine shut down. We'll then turn the seatbelt signs off. But this is indeed a modded airport. Looking really nice. Looking really busy for this time of night. I don't know how busy Bournemouth is normally. I think they have one, no, maybe 2 flights a day at the moment. Right, those flaps are in. Let's shut down engine 1, shut down engine 2. We then need to just wait for the logbook. Here it is. Get rid of that. And seatbelt signs now off. Go to the ground unit, external power. Is that knocking about? No. Well, now it's spawned in. Let's turn that on. Here it comes. Whilst I'm waiting for that, we can turn TCAS off. Should have turned those off a little bit sooner actually. I've just fried the ground staff's important bits. TCAS and transponder set to standby. Let's get the GPU connected. Beacon light come off as well. Do we have any stairs? Let's see. Oh, I don't think anyone's going to come and let our passengers off today. That's quite sad, isn't it? Anyway, get the door open. Digital, good evening. Unfortunately, we've just touched down in Bournemouth, and what a great flight it was as well. Really enjoyed that. We had air traffic control all of the way. It really was. It was fantastic. Didn't miss a thing. Everything went swimmingly. Here we are at Bournemouth, and a great little modded airport as well. So what I might do is, if we just get the drone out for a second, I'm just going to turn the daytime up because I want to check this airport out. So this is free. It's from flightsim.to, another one of those great freeware mods. And well, just look at it. A small little airport with lots to offer. So just a reminder as well, guys, this is a real world route that we've flown tonight. It's not one I've just picked out of thin air. You can go ahead and find this on Flight Radar 24. So this is indeed a real world route for the summer that Easyjet fly, and I thought, well, why not? It's somewhere different. I've not landed here before. It's a great little airport. You can tell just from the layout of the airport that at one point in the past this was a military airfield. You've obviously got 2 disused runways now turned into taxiways. Hello? What's this? Is that a red arrow? It's obviously construction traffic down there, but that looks like a red arrow that's in the satellite imagery. And I bet if I come down here, you're going to see something like "Welcome to Bournemouth." I'm just guessing what with the blue lights. There it is. How neat is that? That's awesome, isn't it? Wonderful stuff. Right, thank you very much, guys, for those of you that have enjoyed the flight this evening. Hope we've kept you entertained, and if you have any questions, of course, either get on our Discord or leave a comment on the video afterwards. I'll come back and answer, do my best to answer those for you. Big thanks to those of you that have donated and contributed to the channel's upkeep, as well, of course, to our Easyjetsimpilot members. Big thanks to those of you watching on Twitch and Facebook as well. Always nice to see you. Always nice to see you there. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a great day. I will be back with you not tomorrow, but later on in the week. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you all again very soon. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the captain, the first officer and the crew, I'd like to thank you once again for choosing to fly with Easyjet today. If you would like to become a member of the Easyjet Simpilot channel, please please ask a member of the cabin crew, or simply click the red join button to find out about all the extra perks that are available when becoming a channel member. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport, and we hope you have a great day to come. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you on the next flight. Bye-bye.